Hi guys, welcome to another video. I am in the Cumberland coastal town of Workington, and I am here to experience the local football team's final match at their ground before it faces demolition. Beyond the match, we'll explore the town, see what it has to offer, but also tonight, it's New Year's Eve, so let's see if we can find some festivities going on. Let's go. It's a cracking old school railway station, to be fair. There was quite a lot of history on show inside the station, but unfortunately I didn't really have any time for it. Well, it's not really a time thing, it's actually more of a tiredness thing because I'm absolutely knackered. It's taken over 4 hours to get a relatively short distance. Because Workington's quite a secluded town. I've just walked up here to escape the car noise for a second. I wonder what that history was. Whatever it is, it's looking like a scrapyard now. Church looks great. I'll probably try and check it out tomorrow. So yeah, sorry, I didn't clarify. I'm here for 2 nights, you know, with it being New Year's Eve, bank holidays and all that. I didn't really have much choice. So I'm just heading over to my hotel, and trust me, you're gonna love it. It looks absolutely awesome. It's Travelodge. Haha, got you. It's on a bit of a wasteland, this hotel, to be honest, but not that bad. I'm gonna check in as it's gone like past 5 o'clock now. I'll see you guys in a second. At some point these jobs are going to be done by AI, aren't they? Gotta be lazy and use the lift for the first floor. Hello. I'm going to be right at the end of the corridor, aren't I? $120, $121, $122. Yep, well, not quite actually, but still, here we are. Ooh, it's dark in here. Yep, bog standard. Oh, and look, we got a magnificent view of Tesco. Yeah, I don't think I need to give you the classic walk and meet Tim's Hard Room store because, you know, it's Travelodge. Just like Premier Inn, you get exactly what you get. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a nap, maybe do some editing as well. And then I'm going to head out for some food later. I'll take you guys along. And I'm going to see if we can find somewhere that maybe got some fireworks going for tonight or something. Scandalous prices, if you ask me. Right, guys, it's 7:30. I did about an hour and a half of editing and I got about a 2.5 hour kip, so it was needed. I'm about to head out now, see if I can get some food. So let's go. Annoyingly, I wasn't able to get much editing done because I guess how fast the internet speed was, despite having to pay £7 for 48 hours. Yeah, rubbish. I've literally just posted my latest video, so I keep going on YouTube Studio and checking to see how it's doing. Just making my way into Workington Town Centre now. I'm a tiny bit worried actually, because what if nowhere's open, because it is New Year's Eve after all. Might have to resort to ordering Mackies. Well, there's an option. But I'm going to keep on looking before trying there. Starting to see Christmas decorations now. Not bad, to be fair. Well, there is always spoons. So that was the Diablo Smash Burger here in this, what's it called? It's Ludo Lounge. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't normally go to a chain like that, of course, but you know, I'd rather support the local businesses, but it is what it is in this kind of situation. So I'm in a bit of a tricky spot now because I want to find somewhere that has fireworks and stuff. Like a good viewpoint, but I'm not really sure. Might have to ask someone if they come by. But there's like, as you can see, there's very few people about. See how it goes. Right, so for now, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel because it's only just going 9 o'clock now, and it's a little bit too long to just be standing outside waiting for stuff. Or like, I could have gone to the pub, I suppose, but I'm just not really in the mood for that tonight. That's for tomorrow. But yeah, so we'll go back to the hotel, and I don't know, maybe like 11 o'clock or something, we'll nip out and see what's happening. I'll try and work out an idea before then. So see you in a bit. Right guys, it's about 1:45 now, nearly in the new year. The idea that I've had is to head over to the local church that we walked past earlier, because it's relatively high up, so see if we can see anything from there. No promises, of course, so I apologise if it's a little bit anticlimactic. It's worth a try. Nope. I'm sorry guys, but I'm heading back in. It's chucking it down, and it's that horrible misty rain which gets all over you. Yeah, still got 10 minutes, so maybe we can do a little cheeky countdown or something. It's a bit of a crap view, but some cracking fireworks here. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Yeah, a little bit pitiful, but at least got to see some fireworks. And on that note, I think I'm going to hit the hay. Again, Happy New Year, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, or today in some ways. Hi guys. Not the greatest start to 2026 because I've had a little bit of a lie-in. A bit lazy. Yeah, so unfortunately we lost a little bit of content time this morning, but no matter, because let's be honest, not many places are going to be open today anyway. So, but there is like a walk I want to do around the coast, so maybe I can do that tomorrow morning instead, because it's said to be clearer tomorrow anyway, so it kind of works nicely. So I'm just going to head into the town centre. And I'd normally hang on and just wait to the football at this point, but my stomach is like really hollow. I just want something to eat at this point, so I'm gonna head on that way. Anyone got any New Year's resolutions? In the past I've never really made it a big deal myself, to be honest, but this year I'm actually really feeling like I really need to sort myself out a bit, get my life in order a little bit, and also I want the channel to grow, so let's see how it goes, I guess. And I also didn't tell you last night how just before the clock hit midnight I actually had a Mars bar, because I'm challenging myself to not eat chocolate for the entire year. Knowing me, it'll probably only last about 2 weeks, but it's worth a shot. Yep, as expected, it's a little bit dead around here today. God, even Greg's is shut. I'm not liking my chances now. I did walk past Spoons back there, but some guy burping outside it whilst his vaping wasn't very attractive. Might have no choice though. I did spot this last night, but I'm gonna go and have a look now whilst it's daylight. I've honestly no idea what it's meant to be. It kind of looks like a grenade, but there's no signage or anything. There's a blue plaque over there, let's go and see what that is. Ah, so it's meant to be a clock. It's a weird way to hold the handle. and it's based on a camera obscura. Interesting. I don't know if it's actually working though, to be honest. It's a shame because I'm seeing quite a few like independent nice cafes about, but yeah, just New Year's Day things. Just a random bunch of concrete seats with this here. But I think I'm just gonna go in Costa and get like a drink and a sandwich or something. Just spotted this across the road from Costa. Some famous rugby league player. They're actually all over this main square. This is definitely the most interesting one historical wise. Just seen a young lad there with the Workington Star scarf on. I'm looking forward to the football later now. Yeah, to be honest, Workington town centre well, the town in general gets a lot of stick. I don't think it's really fair. It's not that bad really. It's nowhere near the worst that I've seen. Nowhere near. Like a friend of mine, when I told him that I was coming here for New Year's, he said, "Oh, it's a bit of a dump," but it's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. The hillsides around the town are very picturesque. I don't know why, but I'm loving that little balcony hanging outside that building. I was actually debating coming here last night, you know, potentially for fireworks, but I didn't want to spoil it for today. And yeah, it was kind of a good decision in the end with the rain. Here we are, Workington Hall. And sadly it looks like you actually can't go in general. Little sign there. We'll have a little walk around and see how much of the inside we can see. I was reading about this place last night, how it was home to the powerful Curwen family. And the most interesting point actually was how it was Mary Queen of Scots back in the 1500s actually ended up staying here after fleeing Scotland. Yeah, it's very interesting. I love a little castle or manor home like this. Just a shame we can't go inside. Like, you can see how it's all crumbled at the top. Glad the rain seems to have mostly dried up. Anti-climb paint. Yeah, fantastic building that. Just a shame we can't go inside. Oh, so we've got a Curwen centre here. There's a ceramic hall, that's interesting. Yeah, I mentioned earlier how it was owned by that famous Curwen family, very prestigious. This is clearly named after them. Some sort of garden centre over there. I've just randomly found this square and it's actually really nice, to be fair.
My parrot's in here.
Yeah, no worries. There's a woman over there with a parrot. Yeah, lovely little area. I like it. I wasn't expecting to find this at all. And that pub is kind of dragging me in. That's an interesting church facade. Not gonna lie, when I first saw it, I thought it'd be the town hall. A bit of nativity on show. Just having a little peek in here before we try and find a pub. It's a nice park, to be fair. Got a couple of things on show. I had to add in it as a bit of a joke. People really should clean up the dog poo afterwards. Nasty. Right, it's 1:45 now, so I think I'm just going to head to the ground. And as I'm staying here tonight, maybe I can pop in a pub afterwards or something. Here's my hotel. Over there's the rugby stadium. It's Tesco. And there's a football ground. So that's where we're heading. Cracking spot, to be fair. I didn't even notice that this Costa had to drive through. For today's matchday lineup, we are at Borough Park, the home of Workington AFC, for a Northern Premier League Premier Division match, which is the 7th tier. Today's game is a New Year's Day fixture against Lancaster City. Before entering, I got a half-time draw, obviously lost, along with a golden goal ticket, obviously lost, and added to that list with a matchday programme. Before entering, I whacked up my pre-booked e-ticket. I made my way through the old turnstiles before taking an immediate right. The panoramic views of this soon-to-be redeveloped ground were brilliant to take in. Workington, simply known as the Reds, were formed in 1921 and played in the Football League for more than a quarter of a century. They were also managed by late iconic Liverpool manager Bill Shankly for 2 years in the mid-1950s. Cheeky peek in the players' tunnel. Funny story, I was that drunk here during a previous visit that I walked into this hospitality lounge thinking it was the main bar. Let's not make that mistake again. I check out the club shop with the home shirt on show. Lots of historical programmes, and of course I grabbed a pin badge. There were some funny and interesting features next to the bar. I just grabbed myself a Coke for the time being. We make our way outside and catch the end of the players warming up. Crowds gather before you hear a tune that is very familiar to Everton fans. I was impressed with the Lancaster City flags as the players switched sides. Before the game got underway, plenty of noise from the away fans to start things off. An early opportunity comes and goes for the home side. You have to watch your step on the terracing, it's a bit of a trip hazard. I may have started the game at the wrong end of the pitch. Spoke too soon. Fair enough, I'd probably go straight through. I head over to the Derwent cabin to grab myself a beverage. So I grabbed myself a coffee.
£2, please.
We got treated to a skirmish in the blinding sunset. That's easier on the eyes. Should have brought my sunglasses. As per usual, the free kick from the skirmish didn't result in anything. Silly Nathan left his gloves in the hotel. And scoring that first goal just isn't happening right now. Player down, so I just thought I'd appreciate the floodlights. Bottom of the table Workington looking more likely to break the deadlock. The attacks keep on coming as I've nearly made my way around the entire ground. Speaking of which, let's carry on making our way around past all the onlookers. Where do you reckon I'm going before half-time arrives? Big chance for Lancaster was nearly missed. But let's carry on. And of course, it's the clubhouse, of course you know that. The queue for the food is already insanely busy, but the line is still moving faster than what it did at Droylsden. Of course, in typical YouTube channel fashion, Workington score. Screamer. At the time, I checked on the other scores in the MPL. And I thought I may as well check the table as well. Unfortunately, Workington is still bottom. The new stadium called Cumberland Sports Village was nicely and informatively on display. From the bar, I really wanted one of those Cumberland Rainbow teas, but sadly it wasn't available. So I settled for steak pie, chips and gravy and got back out for the second half. You know it's a cagey affair when they're shooting from there. For a split second here, I feared for my food, which I absolutely demolished, by the way. Bloated from all those carbs, I felt it was time to get a drink to wash it down. Honestly, I'm in absolute awe of this purple sunset. The camera doesn't do it justice. What a ground this is. I advise anyone to visit it before the bulldozers arrive. A bit of atmosphere doesn't hurt either. The beard became my cameraman for 5 seconds. This was such good defending that even the substitute was impressed. And of course, I can't forget to check into Footballogy now, can I? We even got treated to our second skirmish of the match, where Workington actually went down to 10 men. But that didn't stop the home fans bringing in some atmosphere. Unfortunately for those lots, Lancaster made it 1-1 right at the death. And the full-time whistle goes at Workington 1, Lancaster City 1. Great game, good luck to both teams for the rest of the season. Now welcome back to the Ultimate 5. It was pay on the gate or pre-order with e-tickets, so I chose the latter out of precaution. The programme was easy to pick up from the stall outside the ground. The pin badge was available at the club shop inside the clubhouse. It was nice how there were 2 different types of raffles to join. I'm surprised more clubs don't do that. And sadly no reusable cups available. 3 in a row with 3 out of 5. I wonder who will break the duck and get 4. One last appreciation for Borough Park. I am so glad that my hotel is just across the road. I'm absolutely freezing. Yeah, I thought Workington would hold on to that. It would be great for them being bottom of the league. But overall, Lancaster probably deserve a point. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to get inside and get warm again and see what we can do later from there. Hi guys. I had the common sense to wear my gloves this time. Yeah, I was just doing editing for a few hours. I stuck the Liverpool Leeds game on in the background. Absolutely rubbish, by the way, but great point for Leeds. And yeah, I'm just heading out for some tea now. I'm hoping to avoid spoons, but unfortunately it might not be helped. Yeah, spoons it is. I've ordered myself a jacket potato with cheese and beans, you know, nice and simple. Yeah, it's been a little bit rubbish this trip in terms of food, apart from the ground, of course. That was really nice. It's a very cliche spoon, it's like nothing special. It could be worse, to be honest. That's an interesting stagecoach station. I wonder what this building originally was, because there's no way that was always like a bus station. Who knows? Right guys, I'm just heading back to the hotel now. Yeah, it was a spoon, you know. We've all been there and know what it's like. There was nothing special to see. Just a few people who had a few too many drinks making loads of noise, and that was about it. Right, we're probably going to do some more editing. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hi guys, today we're walking around the Workington coast. As you can see, I've left the hotel now, so I haven't just take the backpack with me. Yeah, it's much clearer today, but it's actually feeling colder. I just looked at the forecast and it's only 2 degrees. It's chilly. Anyway, let's crack on with it. Here we are, it's part of the England Coastal Path. What a view to open up that is. Anyone fancy a jump? I love the sound of the boats rattling. Oh, the wind is so cold. It's making my face go numb already. Interesting orange boat. It looks like it might have been Navy or some point or something like that. Great view by that one. Never have done, never will. Well, not intentionally anyway. We need to go that way, but I'm just gonna have a little wander up here. Although, looks like I might be able to creep that way anyway. I thought that glove was a hedgehog from the other side for a second. The wind's making my eyes water. Interesting little hut. I wonder what it was for. Looks like a beach in the south of France. I've only really just noticed, but you can see Scotland on the other side. So this is Workington South Pier Lighthouse. It's not too bad standing on this side because the wind gets blocked off. It's even giving me a little bit of a cold, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a good thing that I knew about this place on Google, because otherwise I think, like probably a lot of people, they probably just ignored it because it doesn't look like a lighthouse at all. It's very rugged and simple. Let's be cheeky and go upstairs. It's very windy. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. If it was summer, the beach would be a lot nicer. Some marine services passing over there. I guess I'm heading this way. Plenty of cars coming in, so it's obviously quite a popular walking spot. Scary. Must have been some bad accidents that they're having to warn us twice. Look, the third warning. Health and safety, anti-state UK is on to you. In fairness, that is really steep. A little on the steep side. Oh, we're nearly there. The wooden pole must go inside the bricks because I feel like it's about to fall down. So yeah, this hilltop on here is like Derwent How or something like that, really. Google choosing to be rude. Some locals back there just said hello to me. And I tell you, I do love the local accent around here. It's brilliant. I mean, they probably wouldn't like me saying this, but you can definitely hear the proximity to Scotland. The Cumbrian Mountains are truly stunning. You can even see snow on top of some of them. I'm pretty sure that big one over there is Scaffold Pike. I might be wrong though, so don't listen to me. I think this is where we're turning back towards the town. Yeah, I'd love to carry on down the coast, to be honest, because it's lovely, but I've only got like another hour and a half until my coach, unfortunately, so what can you do? Oh, aren't you pretty, Shadowmere? Aren't you pretty? Yeah, that'll do for some scran. My friend thinks I'm weird because I usually only put one thing on the fork at a time. What do you think of that? Is that weird? I also got a meal deal for the coach. Yeah, I've got a real replacement bus, if you haven't figured. It was a bit of a last second scramble, but we got here. But my real replacement bus doesn't seem to be here anyway. And there's no one in the office to ask, so I don't really know where it pulls up or anything. Say goodbye to Workington. So, I thought I was on a rail replacement bus, but no, I'm on a train, which I'm kind of glad about. I've got to go up to Carlisle and all the way down south to Manchester again. Anyway, I suppose it's the place to end it. I've had a fantastic time here in Workington for 2 nights. I love to go into Workington's iconic ground for one last time before it gets knocked down. Which, about that, by the way, the narrative got ruined a little bit because I was reading the programme last night, and it's been delayed until the end of February. So at least I got to come and see it. That's what it's about. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.